Today, we will be testing the Trend Analysis Index indicator. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for Tradingview. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the Trend Analysis Index indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 51 different strategies, with 13 of them being profitable. We've also tested a total of 612 indicators, with 251 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. And keep in mind that we test most of these strategies and indicators on the Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. Alright, as I said, today's indicator is the Trend Analysis Index indicator. This one we tested yesterday, and when we tested it that way, we basically just looked for the color change in the main oscillating line here. And as I said, we would test it another way. And so like many of the indicators that we've tested here recently of cheat countries, it also has a signal line that goes with it that you can turn on and off. And so in this particular case, what we're looking for is that cross of the signal line. And so when we get the main oscillating line, the main color change line that crosses down below the signal line, then we are going to go short. When we get it, that color shift line, that main oscillating line, crosses up above the signal line, then we are going to go long. That's what we're looking for. Let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get out of it. Alright, so the first signal that we get was a short signal. We get that cross to the downside of the signal line that we are looking for there. And we get a little bit of consolidation before we get a little drop in price action right there, which does get us to our take profit. And we stayed within our stop. Then we get the cross to the upside, giving us a long signal right here. Unfortunately, we get almost immediate drop in price action, which comes down and does stop us out. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, then the next signal that we get is a short signal right here. Pick up that signal and get this really long push bar to the downside here. It comes down and gets us to our take profit. Then we push to the upside, get that cross, long signal right here. We get a little bit of consolidation, a couple like a pullback, push up, then pull back before we get that move to the upside there, which does come up and get us to our take profit. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, so we pick up a short over here on this side. Unfortunately, it was right as we got a heavy pullback correction in the market, pushing to the upside before it then pushes downward. But that is enough to come up and hit our stop, stopping us out on that short there. Then we get a push to the upside right here. Unfortunately, that one does get us stopped out as we almost immediately. Actually, let me take a look at that just to be sure. Yeah, we just looks like we're gonna barely miss the take profit. Let's see. There. Yep, just barely missed the take profit on that one, as we then jump into that short right there on that one, which we can see then pushes to the upside really heavy there, stopping us out on that one as well, then landing us on that long right there, which we haven't played out. We'll go ahead and play that out, see where it goes, but what I'm going to do is go ahead and fast forward through the testing. That way things don't get too long, and we'll pick this up when we're at the end of the year. Alright, so that's going to put us at the end right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below, as well as a link to our Discord. Once you sign up as a patron, it'll give you access to the Patreon only channel, where we post some really great advanced information about trading strategies, trading indicators, and trading philosophy in general. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you'll get access to the full list of indicators that we have tested. That comes in an Excel version and a PDF version, and you will get that full list of indicators showing exactly which indicators were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates. And you'll get access to an Excel sheet of all the strategies that we have tested that shows exactly which strategies were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates, and links to go back and review those individual strategies. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. I highly recommend it. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here. Let's count it out and see what we have. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. So we have 29 trades altogether, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9 winning trades. So that is obviously very far away from that 60% criteria that we are looking for. Interesting enough, something that I've noticed with this indicator using it this way is that it seems to be somewhat okay at predicting, kind of leading, I guess I should say. Seems to be reasonably okay as a leading indicator. There are multiple times when the only reason it didn't get the trade in the direction that it was supposed to go was because it called the direction too soon. And so it kept dropping in on these signals, and it would continue in that original direction for just a little bit, but then shortly after would turn and go in that direction that it was supposed to go in, that the indicator was saying. And so just an interesting note that I was catching as I was going along. Not every single time was it that accurate at kind of leading price action, but often it seemed like it was definitely leading price action and seemed to be kind of predicting what price action was going to do before it did it. And so yeah, just a fascinating little tidbit there to consider, take into consideration. All right, so that's it for this one. It is going to go on the no list, and we'll move on to the next indicator from here.